This is the Iowa Weather Report for Monday, January 20th, 2014. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. This is at noon today. We have a northwesterly flow coming out of the Arctic and the Yukon, and that means colder weather is coming. And temperatures will be falling throughout the day. Our highs will be early in the morning, or by mid-morning at least. Then a few snow flurries, light snow showers around, maybe an inch of snow possible. This will likely come by later in the afternoon into the evening hours. And with, like I said, highs tumbling throughout the day, because by Tuesday morning it's going to be below zero for most of the state except the far south and southwest, where some single digits will be found. Highs in the single digits northeast to mid-teens or upper teens in the southwestern counties. Looks to be the case Wednesday. We could see some early morning light snow or flurries, and it's still going to remain cold with highs single digits to teens across the state and lows at or around zero or below zero. And then another push of cold air, high pressure over Sioux Falls. That means Thursday morning could be very chilly. We could see sub-zero readings throughout the state, except maybe the far southwest may eke out a few degrees above zero. Friday, the winds start to come out of the west, so that could warm us up. Maybe teens in the east to near 30 in the west, given the lack of snow cover there and lack of any snow expected to fall in that area. But then on Saturday, you can see another system is starting to drop in, and that could bring some snow by late in the day across our northern and northeastern counties. But temperatures Saturday from about the upper teens northeast to lower to mid-30s southwest. But unfortunately on Sunday, it cools back off, back into the teens across the state, maybe upper single digits. And this is a change from the last few days where we saw warm weather. We're back to the cold weather again. And you can even see that here on a week from today, next Monday. You can see a disturbance rotating around the base of this big, huge vortex over eastern Canada and into Labrador and even into Greenland. And that could bring, this system could bring us some accumulating snow that could bring several inches if this is right. We'll have to continue to monitor the situation over the next couple of days to see if this continues on future model runs. So we go into the extended period on the 31st. The flow is now coming straight out of the west, and we've been seeing this the last few days. And this means that the air is coming from the Pacific, and that would indicate that temperatures are going to warm up a little bit. If this is to be right, temperatures will probably be near seasonal levels in the 20s to lower 30s across the state. Any precipitation will be to the south and off to our west and across the Pacific Northwest as well. And at the end of the forecast on February the 4th, we have a short wave moving through the Mississippi River Valley down into East Texas. Bit of a ridge trying to pump itself up over the southwest and up into the northern plains. But nevertheless, it looks like temperatures are still going to be at or below average, at least going into the middle or the early part of February. Most of the moisture will be across the Gulf Coast and the southeast, and that could be in the form of some rain and maybe even a little of wintry mix. Satellite image from last evening, we had some clouds across the western Great Lakes and also across the Plain States, with the next system that'll be coming through later today. Otherwise, outside of a few clouds in the south, it's fairly quiet. The Watch Warning map from last evening also shows fairly quiet conditions. Some air stagnation and fog issues across the north and west, some wind advisories in the plains, some winter weather in the Tug Hill Plateau, and some wind chill advisories in northern Minnesota. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Friday evening at 6 o'clock showing maybe up to 1/10 of an inch of liquid equivalent precipitation. The heaviest over the area will be over the Great Lakes and across east and south Texas, and also across the Rocky Mountains.